Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a holiday look makeup tutorial. So let's jump right into the video. So first I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer by e.l.f. in the color Pearl and apply it to both of my eyelids. This is a white-like base with a slight shimmer, and I use this so that the eyeshadow color that I choose will come out more vibrant. So we're going to take it and apply it to both sides of our eyelids just to make that color pop and to also keep the eyeshadow staying put and in place. So you just want to make sure you put on a good amount, cover the whole eyelid, and pack it in there really good. Once that's set, we are going to grab our eyeshadow color of choice, and for this look I'm going to be using a red eyeshadow from my BH Cosmetics 120 palette. So I'm going to choose the dark red color. It looks a little pinkish in the video, but it's like a dark red almost. It mixed with the white primer. It does come out a little bit lighter so you can get that true red color. So we're going to apply this on the eyelids. And I got green eyeshadow on my finger and it ended up transferring onto my face. So we're just going to wipe that off. Don't mind that. It's all over my fingers too. Oh gosh. We're going to clean that up. It's everywhere. So we'll just clean that up. Don't worry. It'll be fine. And continue to apply this medium dark red shade on your eyes. You want to get a good amount on and just pack it in, but it doesn't have to be perfect, and you'll see why in a minute. Go back in, add a little bit more, as much as your heart desires. I'm gonna go up into the crease just a little bit, just to keep everything looking clean and uniformed as much as possible. And once we're content, we're going to go over to the next eye and do the same exact thing. And I'm using an e.l.f. concealer brush to put my eyeshadow on. This is the brush that I'm comfortable with, and this is just the brush that I use. I know there's a million of brushes out there. There's eyeshadow brushes specifically for eyeshadow, but I like this e.l.f. concealer brush to put my eyeshadow on with. So that's the one I'm using. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and try to clean up some of that loose eyeshadow that got in my tear duct and in the inner corners of my eye. Also going to clean up the top where let's clean up these eyebrows. And these are my eyebrows. I didn't do anything to them. I didn't draw them or anything. I recently plucked them, and that's just how they look right now. And I'm pretty content with that. So we're going to keep that the way it is. Spray some e.l.f. face mist on the brush. And I'm just using a flat brush from BH Cosmetics. It does not have the name on the brush, but it's just a flat brush. I call it a flat brush. We're going to take our Recollections Glitter that I got from Micheals, and then I have another glitter that I got from Micheals, and I'm going to use the Recollections in the color, I think this is Crimson. I think it's Crimson, but I'll put the exact name down in the description bar. We're going to take the brush and apply lip gloss on it. Not the ones that we use on our lips. No, sis. A lip gloss that we no longer use on our lips. We're going to take a dab of that lip gloss and place it on our brush so that we can apply the glitter. Now, some people use glitter glue, but this works for me. This is what I've been using to put my glitter on my eyes, and I like it. It works. So we're just going to dab it and try to do patting motions. Do not swipe because it may take off the eyeshadow that we have placed on there. So we're just going to do light patting motions and get it all over the eyelid. Continue on to the other side. And I just pull my eyelid down and pat on that gloss. Make sure it's nice and sticky so that the glitter will hold. Now we're going to take the brush, the same brush that has the lip gloss on it, dip it into the glitter, tap, tap, tap. Make sure you tap to get that excess glitter off. And look at that sparkly red goodness. Perfect for the holidays. Dip our brush in one more time. And we're going to apply the glitter doing patting motions. Do not swipe because it may get all clumpy looking. And we may miss spots. And there'll be big chunks in areas where glitter is not there. So make sure you pat that in. Take your time on this. There's no rush. You want to make it nice and pretty, and you want to make sure you can get a full coverage of the glitter. And this is why we use the red color first, so that if there are little tiny areas that won't hold the glitter, it won't be as noticeable because we already have a red eyeshadow underneath. Just keep patting, just keep patting, 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 patting. And you can go into the crease if you want to, but I prefer to try to stay away from the crease just because when it gets too high, for me, when the glitter gets too high up on the eye and into the crease, it starts to look sloppy. So I try to keep it below the crease. You don't want to swipe and you don't want to drag your brush. Just pat it across in light patting motions. Tip a little bit more. Make sure you tap that excess glitter off and add as much as you want. And press it in lightly to the eye so that you will not have any fall off glitter. You don't want glitter getting all over the place. You want them to remember you because of how beautiful your eyes looked, not that you left glitter everywhere and made a mess. Check your mirror, check it out, see if you like it. See if there's any areas you need to go back in and add some more. There's never too much glitter. Just make sure you press it in so it doesn't fall all over the place. Go back in, perfect it a little bit. Press it in some more. Try to keep it clean around that crease. If you make a mistake, it's okay. You can take a Q-tip and always dip it in your liquid makeup remover and clean it up. So the next step is to take the fluffy brush and try to brush away any excess glitter that you don't want to stay on that eye. Clean it up some, make it as neat and clean looking as possible. Just lightly swipe across the eye and up into the crease. Get that extra glitter off. Using my fingernail just a little bit to try to scrape some of that glitter. Having a little trouble here. Glitter all over my face, and that was not my intention at all. Gonna go to the other side and see if I can get some of this off. It got up into my crease, and that's not really what I was looking for. So let's try to brush this away some. Let your swipe game be strong at this point. Get all of it off as much as you can. Now be careful. If you're going to use your nail like me, do not poke your eye out. Trying to clean it up. Not working like I wanted it to. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not super messy, but just want it to be perfect. So definitely take your time when you're cleaning. Make it as perfect as you can. And when all else fails, grab your Q-tip and your makeup remover. Now I'm going to take my mascara primer and apply that on my eyelashes. Now this is to create fuller, longer looking lashes. And I will leave the name down in the description bar, so that if you're interested, you can pick you up some. I recommend this. It's really good. So we're just going to prime the lashes. You can't put too much. Well, there is no such thing as too much, I should say. Make sure you do thin coats. Do more than one coat if your heart desires. Get it on each and every lash if you can. Take your time with this part because this will help your lashes look so much better, and you won't need any lash extensions or any false lashes if you take the time and do this step. Go in and grab some more and just coat each and every lash from the root to the tip. And once that's complete, oh, not complete yet. Do a little bit more. On each side so it can be even. You want them lashes thick and long, sis, and you want them to be all natural. That looks good. Now we're going to let that sit for a few minutes and focus on the luscious lips. So we're going to take some MAC lip gloss and apply that to the lips. Just something simple because the eyes are already bold on their own and you want to keep the focus on the eyes. So you want to do something simple and subtle for the lips. apply a nice glossy lip gloss. It has a little bit of color, like a little bit of color. The smallest amount is barely noticeable. It just has a nice little shimmer to it, and that's perfect because it complements the eyes really well. Want to make sure you get all that cleaned up in the corners. You don't want to look like you've been smashing on some Popeye's chicken or some KFC all day. So clean those corners, boo. Once we're all squared away, I'm going to take a little bit of this gold shade and just add it in the middle, just to bring a little bit more color to the lip, but not too much. Just enough where it's barely noticeable, unless you turn your head a certain way, and then you just get a little bit of that glitz and glam. Now I'm going to take my fluffy brush. This is a MAC brush, and I'll link the specific brush down below. And we're going to go for a light brown, nude-like shade. And put this in our crease just to blend and clean up any mistakes. Try to camouflage them a little bit and blend the rest of our eye together from the brow bone down. And here I go again, making a mess, sticking my finger in other colors of eyeshadow, making my face look dirty over here. Jeesh. I'm gonna take that Q-tip with that makeup remover on there and just kind of wipe these black spots off that I put on my face. Gosh, I'm making a mess. Let me be great. Let me be great. So make sure you be careful when you're picking up your eyeshadow palette that you don't stick your hand in all these other colors. Just wipe that off and let's get back to business. So we're going to take that brown again, apply that to the crease on the other side. It's not going to make much of a show, but it just makes everything look clean. And that's what we want, a flawless, clean look. Let's get a little gold shimmer, shall we? And apply that right under the brow bone. Just for a soft glow. Nothing too dramatic. Like we said, we want to keep the focus on those ruby red sparkling eyes. Now for the fun. I'm using Too Faced Size Queen mascara that I picked up at Ulta. And I'm applying this to the lashes now that we have let the mascara primer sit on for a few. This will make our lashes look more dramatic, more long, and fuller. Do the same thing to the other side, like so. Take your time. Get it on there nice and good. You can do as many coats as you want, 1, 2, or 3. Whatever floats your boat. Go for it, girl. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. And it's natural. It's your lash. Be proud of your lashes. Now, I'm not going to lie. I do want to try and put lashes on, but I haven't practiced, and I didn't want to butcher this video by taking all the time to try to get those lashes on. So I'm just going to enhance my natural lash and rock out like that. Apply my second coat from the root to the tip. And we're done with that. Let's add a little bit of my highlight from my Hard Candy Glow All the Way trio. And I'm just going to take this glittery highlight and apply this right under the brow bone for a little more pop. Nothing too major though. And I'm using my eyeshadow brush and then blending it out with my MAC brush. That looks great. We're going to blend it out some so that it's not too loud and not too bold. Now we're going to take our fluffy brush, or what is this? I think this is a fluffy brush. They're all fluffy to me. I'm just going to get a little bit of glow going. Not too much, not too much. A little goes a long way, I promise you. Add some of that to the nose, forehead, and the chin. Then blend it out. And we're looking good. Now we're just blending. And my lighting's not perfect, so you might not be able to see it, but I'm going to take my finger and just dab some near the eye a little bit. Just to bring a little bit more focus to these eyes, even though they're hard to miss, right? Now double check your mirror, make sure everything looks how you want it to look. Now let's get this close up. So now we're gonna get a little bit closer just so I can give you guys a better shot of how this look is coming along. I think it looks really great. So what we're gonna do next is take our eyeliner and apply it to our waterline. Now if you want, you can do a wing liner at the top, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it how it is with just the glitter eye and the mascara, no liner. So we're going to apply some black liner to our waterline, and I'm using a NARS liner. And I will leave all the information in the description bar. So after you finish watching this video, or while you're watching it, make sure you open up that tab in the drop down menu and get all the details to all the products that I'm using for this look. So I'm just going to do 1 or 2 passes. I'm not going to make it super dark because I don't want it to be over dramatic. I just want it to be a little bit sultry, but not too much. So once that looks good, we're going to go back in with our eyeshadow, and I'm going to dab a little bit of white on my brush and apply that to the inner corners of my eye, just so it can make me look a little bit bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But this just helps to set the look, and it helps me look more awake. So we're just going to dab some of that in the corners, the inner corners of our eyes. And it also gives it just like a little glow, but not too much. Go in and clean up any mistakes that you made and blend it. And now you're all set. Let's get real close for you guys so you guys can see. Very simple, very cute, nothing over the top. Very easy to do for all my newbies out there that are like me, that don't know that much about makeup, but they manage to get by. So guys, this is the final look. Let me know what you think. This is my first ever attempt at doing a makeup tutorial. I'm thinking I'll call this Give 'em Face Fridays. So if you like this video and you want me to continue doing tutorials and get ready with me as far as like doing my makeup, then thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Thank you for sticking around as I grow. I promise I'm going to be more consistent and make videos more frequently. So hang in there, buckle your seatbelts and get ready for this ride. We're going to have a blast together. So if you like this holiday inspired eyeshadow, I'll call it an eyeshadow tutorial because I don't really wear foundation and stuff, so I guess can't really call it makeup. But if you're feeling this glittery, happy holiday look, then let me know down in the comments. I will list all the products I used in the description bar. Thanks for stopping in, and have a happy holidays.